swear, I was in the choir. I promise I was. Morningstar Baptist Church. Look,
Everybody was
I'm
in the
on the wall.
choir.
No, but I was really in the choir. That's where Brandy, Monica, and all of them came from.
No, yeah, I thought
No,
you
I'm
were talking about they
serious.
came from your church.
No,
I thought you were
no,
I was
none of
going
it
to say
did
Morning
church.
Star.
No, I was really in the choir. You know, I used to, well, we had to sing. Hazel made us sing.
Yeah, well, see, I was in Mount Zion. I was in the choir too. You know, you leading songs, you doing all that stuff, and that really make you feel like you can sing
Exactly,
when you're in the church choir.
Yeah, my auntie really made me feel like I'm singing. Cause as soon as you stop, she hit you in your back so hard where nobody can see it.
Oh, when you sitting all the way in the back.
But it make a. Remember
like,
when they
oh,
moved us? It make a help, and then she starts sitting back there. They hit you so hard, it makes something come. You be like, oh, it's me, oh Lord. Then in need of prayer. I bet. I'm like, how we at church getting? Hey, this is what I pray for it not to happen.
Whoopins.
But anyway, y'all on some other stuff. We want to say welcome back, y'all. Sorry, we was on our little rant. Y'all know how we do. Welcome. It's another week. I done lost track. I think it got to be 30.
At least.
It has to be like 30, 31 episodes.
I'm going to say about 33.
Yeah, so I like your numbers.
We're going to try to get back to you next segment.
Exactly. But thank y'all for tuning in. I know y'all got a lot of stuff to do and you got to watch y'all DVR and y'all shows because I know one of my favorite shows is Bring It. Dee for Will.
Those girls.
I know that's one of my favorite shows, but thank y'all for watching and tuning in with us, you know what I mean? I want to thank the station for allowing us for another week to be here, y'all. I'm going to give them a hand.
CentralValleyTalk.com. Thank you.
And like I said, I'm going to keep doing it until I can't do it no more. Whether I get picked up, you know, whether it allows somebody to get on here and talk, because they like to talk. They like to talk.
I'm always talking.
Okay, so today, I have braces. If you couldn't tell, my lips so big, it covers up most of the braces or whatever. I think that's why God gave me these big lips. But so I went to the ortho today. And they kind of tighten them up a little bit. If y'all got braces, y'all know what it's like. So if y'all see me talking, if my teeth hit each other, it's very painful. So if I'm in the middle of a sentence and I just shut up, that's what happened. Like.
Okay. And he don't usually shut up,
exactly.
So you know
something took my breath away. So if my teeth go like that, that means there's a reason for that. That's what happens. So anyways, y'all back from a fresh Labor Day weekend. What you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Act like you got a life.
I rested.
Rested.
Okay.
You red-shirted or rested?
On Labor Day, he rested.
Okay. He rested. What you do? How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend was very festive, of course. On Saturday, we had our little Sparks.
That I didn't get invited to.
What? You know you invited.
They reunion that I didn't get invited to.
He invited everywhere.
But I didn't know about it. How am I supposed to know about it? How am I just like, I show up if I want to, but if I don't know about it.
Well, I thought you knew about it. We haven't talked. It was on Facebook, all the stuff. Like,
I don't follow y'all.
No, it was cute. Like, my whole family. We got family that came down from LA, Sacramento, Fresno, Madera family. We all got together, and it's hard for, a whole bunch of black people to get together at one function.
It is without a funeral.
Yeah, exactly. It's sad to say.
Without little Trayvon, and Trayvon didn't get killed. Then they don't get together.
See each other.
Exactly. And that's bad. Black people, we gotta do better.
Message, but I'm just saying it was really fun. Everybody got together. It was awesome. But then I kept the turn up going on Sunday night. I had it was the little all white party, Labor Day.
It was on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday night. I like a little Sunday turn up. You know what I mean?
Man, you make you feel like you in LA or Vegas.
Exactly. Like,
Fresno, you don't get Sunday turn ups.
No, but yeah, shout out to Marcus Anthony and STM. They did that all white party. It was really, really fun.
What did you wear?
Drama. Oh, all white. I had this little all white dress, little get up thing. I mean, you know how I do.
I thought you went in all black in your birthday suit.
Oh gosh.
Because you know how some people want to. You know how you use an all white party and some people show up in black or red just to try to throw.
Yeah,
like,
it was those people that did that. You know what I mean?
This is not a black party. I wouldn't have let him in.
I wouldn't have either.
But you know the $20 black people be like, yeah, if I need that.
Run that.
Yeah, you can respect that or whatever. So that's what happened. Did you work on Monday?
Yes, I did. Had to be at work. You know what I mean? Cheesecake Factory all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I worked the whole weekend, busy weekend. Didn't do. It sucks. Everybody, what you doing? I worked the whole weekend. That's pretty much it.
No fun.
We forgot. Okay, we usually cheers. Everybody heard the cup. This is for everybody who couldn't be there. Everybody who tuning in. Thank you. Put your coffee up. Put your water up. If you don't drink some of that grape juice. Drink some.
Your baby's bottle. Just be like.
I'm drinking Sprite. I'm drinking Sprite right now. So cheers to all of y'all out there.
Cheers. My nails go good with this red cup.
Okay, if y'all look at the bottom of the screen, y'all see the new up-and-coming company, Limos of California. Me and two of my partners, we actually started a limo service. And it's been a work in progress for 2 months. We should be ready to go in a week or two. It's just a lot of legal paperwork that has to be done. And that's one of the things, people just like, oh, you got the limo. We're still working on 2 more limos that we're going to purchase next week or the week after that. But it takes time because you got the CHP inspection. You got everything. We want everything to be legal.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We don't want to rush into it. So just stay tuned. And if you have any weddings, anything, come my way. The number's right there. Or y'all can Facebook me or text my number. I'm not going to put my number on there because y'all, the thirst monkeys go.
Everybody wants that.
I'm just playing. Okay, let's dive in some topics. That Ebola, what is it? E. coli?
Ebola.
Oh my Ebola.
Oh.
But no, first,
Salmonella.
his whole limousine thing, like, shout out to entrepreneurs, like, you know what I mean, like my best friend himself, like, you know what I mean, doing it.
Oh,
like
your
that,
best friend now.
Shut up. Today, he's my best friend.
Her best friend today because she on the camera.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He might make me mad tomorrow. But you know what I mean? It's not a lot of people, you know what I mean, young people like that, you know, especially young black people, you know, not to bring race into it, but doing things, trying to do things right, legally, you know what I mean, like to make a name for themselves, to do better for them and their family, you know what I mean? I'd be like, I'm proud. I'd be like, oh, look at my young grasshopper.
She just want me to buy her fits in. We're going to have
I
the
mean,
gallons, though.
So you're going to do it big.
We're going to be swimming in it. I'm going to get a swimming pool and fill it up with Hennessy.
On
That'll be your
my
day.
dream.
Huh? That's the
My
only
eyes
time.
might burn.
Maybe on tap in November.
Exactly.
On tap.
Having in the gym. But yeah, that Ebola. What is the Ebola?
Ebola.
virus.
That's crazy.
It's not
What's
new.
a little? Tell us a little bit about what it is and what's the symptoms and the rate of it.
It's a bad disease if you catch it because you don't show symptoms for like 3 weeks, and
So
they're
they're kind of like, hey, oh.
I feel like it's like a zombie apocalypse coming. Like I'm about to say it's gonna be the purge, and I'm gonna be ready if these zombies, Ebola victims start coming after me. I'm gonna tell you what, like I'm not gonna just sit there and just get infected.
so anyway, yeah, you get it's flu-like symptoms, and then towards the end you start like bleeding from all your eyes, your mouth, your ears, your nose.
Oh, see,
That is just
It's-
horrible.
if you get it, it's bad because it doesn't show, and
It'll be too late.
yeah, by the time you know, it's too late. But from what I heard, there's two American doctors that got it. They got treatment and they're doing fine.
because they're rich.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why.
But what are normal? But then, where is it at? Is it
It's
like
in
Like Africa or
Africa.
something? Yeah,
Yeah,
Africa.
'cause
like
they were saying
Zaire.
they were saying the people who have it, there's the hospital, there's people lined up around
Yeah,
the hospital
because-
who are
because
dying
where it's
because
at.
there's not enough people to get in, and it's just like people are out there just waiting to die, like in line to get in the hospital.
I think I seen
That's
it was saying something
horrible.
like over like 10, 11,000 people have already died like in Africa over this.
The survival rate is what, 40% surviving. The death rate is like 60%. So you roll the dice. That ain't, if y'all gamble, y'all know 40, 60 ain't a good odds.
Yeah.
That's lack of healthcare.
Exactly.
Yeah,
well,
that's-
yeah, true. But it's
that's
just
the
still
system.
like.
It's also like we gotta count our blessings. Like we always think of how hard that we have it, and like, oh my gosh, I gotta pay these bills and pay this rent, and I ain't got enough money
Yeah,
to
and
turn
spend
up.
this
like,
money on this
yeah,
bottle
exactly.
and-
Like, but yeah, but you know what I mean. Like around the world, people are living so much worse, and you know what I mean. Every day we just gotta be thankful, you know, like because we spoiled over here around these
Yeah,
parts.
we are.
Good old U.S. of A.
Well, we are running out of water though, so
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
be some
Yeah,
thirsty.
Well, I'm gonna have some Hennessy.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna
I'm
be.
just gonna.
You a survivor up here.
I probably
Somebody
could.
already
It's
ready.
probably like,
You would
that's
take
all-
a bath in it, smelling like some cognac, and just like a.
Straight out of France.
So football season starts tomorrow.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Packers versus Seahawks?
Packers, Seahawks.
I don't like either of them.
Me
I promise
neither.
you. I promise you.
But I got Russell Wilson as my QB in one of my fantasy leagues, so I'm like, I'm
Ooh, you got a fantasy?
3.
Oh, I'm thinking about a different fantasy. I'm thinking ludicrous. What's your fantasy? Oh, you talking about football
I
fantasy?
got a couple of those fantasies too,
I
but
know.
that's a whole nother
Exactly.
show.
That's a whole nother
Fantasy.
show. Exactly. You talking about your football fantasy?
Yeah, football fantasy.
I don't really play that because I don't have the time to put into it.
Yeah,
like you
but
gotta pay attention.
This is gonna be my first time actually getting into a league, but I've been wanting to do it forever.
Yeah, because
and
work, you said they
yeah,
be in there
and
talking
I've always
mess.
wanted to do it, and I'm like, and it's another incentive. Like I love watching any football game, but it's like it just makes you get more into it. And
Yeah.
you're watching ESPN, like
You got
how
a
many
reason to
points
do
did
it,
they
yeah,
get,
or
and
let
like
me-
it
yeah.
makes you excited. So I'm
Exactly.
super stoked. I'm in 3 leagues.
Yeah.
Woo.
And I mean,
Big.
football is just a good time. You be having your beers. You got Sunday. You got your Monday night. It come on almost every day of the week
Stiller
now.
football,
Thursday,
baby.
yeah, Thursday.
It come on Monday,
Monday.
Thursday, and then Saturdays when the playoffs, and then Sundays like, and then on Thanksgiving you got your
Yeah.
all kind of.
It's like heaven.
Pretty much. That season of the year.
So anyway, y'all, we on the CeeLo Green topic. A while ago, 2012.
Yeah. a couple years
He had
ago.
got accused of like a rape drug. Of rape, and something that happened or whatever. He got accused of putting ecstasy in the girl's drink and then taking her home and I guess, sleeping with her and she pressed charges. But what he's saying is it's not rape if she was drunk because she didn't fight it.
Conscious,
She was
yeah.
not
If you're not conscious.
Yeah,
That's
so
all I say is
some stupid tweet.
Yeah, all I say is she should have had that nail polish that
Yeah,
they
that
used to
swirl.
fit. That when you put your finger in there, it tells you. But
that's, I don't understand celebrities, you know what I mean, doing stuff like that. I'm like, you know how many little thotties it is around here that you could just pick up and be like, hey, you want a bone?
then
They'll
they don't
be
want
like,
that. It's all
"Yes."
about the challenge and the thrill. They're human too. Like it's just like people who lined up who want to mess with you. You don't want them.
Oh,
You want
yeah.
somebody you want or somebody
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
get. You don't want no thought.
Can't get.
Yeah, there's people out there you can't get.
Who, Cam Newton? We gonna be together, Cam Newton. If you watching this, shout out to Cam Newton. Like this finger is ready.
His wife is watching it
He
too.
ain't, no.
We'll be right back, y'all. We about to.
Or not.
Hey, in the club. Oh, look, he like, y'all,
we
y'all
need
acting
Jesus.
real iggerish.
I feel like my swag is on 10 right now.
I promise it ain't on 10. I promise it
Is
ain't
it on
10.
9?
No. That's
Okay,
what that's
well,
the
we must. We'll agree to disagree on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My standards is up there. So y'all left off. We was telling y'all a little bit about the nail polish thing and the whole CeeLo thing. One more thing before we talk about our topic in music is the situation with Joan Rivers. Y'all know she's on Fashion Police and she's been around for 102
Yes.
years.
2 years.
Did she just turn 102?
Well, it's 101, but literally in real years, it's
in
like
real years,
80.
in dog
yeah.
years.
But I love
yeah.
Joan Rivers. She's hilarious.
So the ironic thing is she's had a million surgeries and she's been fine. A million surgeries that she didn't need, cosmetic surgeries, and now she had to undergo throat surgery, one she actually really needed, and now she's in serious condition in the hospital because of the surgery. And that's weird. It's like the one you needed got you sick, but the other 100 didn't do nothing.
Yeah, she didn't got
and
it.
it's ironic because her biggest basically asset is her shit talking and her talking about somebody and talking about the next thing. And it's kind of like, okay, if you can't talk no more your throat, like who are you?
Yeah, it is really ironic.
It's kind of like if you had throat surgery.
Yeah, like what would I? Well, that's on so many levels. I'm not even.
Yeah.
That's on so many levels. I'm not even gonna respond to that.
No, go ahead, respond.
No,
Go ahead.
that's another topic,
You
Carlese. But no, it's funny. It's very ironic that the one thing that's made a name for herself, you know what I mean, is her voice, and you know what I mean, being funny, you know what I mean, having her jokes and having her show. That now it's like the one time, like now it's like she's sick. I don't want her to die though. I think she's hilarious. Like I like her.
She be crushing people.
Yes, I would be afraid to, like, she see my outfit, I'm about to be like, wait, do you like it or not?
No,
Like,
she finna give you that egg.
no,
to put
she
you-
won't.
yeah,
She,
will, I
like
promise.
me. She would like
You
me.
don't even wear full shirts. She ain't even
This one is,
This one's mostly full.
well, we ain't gonna talk about. I wore a full shirt last week.
Okay, so to me, what do you think the greatest invention in the world is? Be honest. Let that marinate.
No, that's you can't just be popping out with
Yeah,
questions
that
like
was-
that.
I think to me I think the greatest invention in the world is music. To me, if you had the one thing,
one thing,
like
like an invention or anything in the world. Cause I like to,
that one invention, like that one thing that helps you out the most, that you depend on the most, that helps get the party started, that you
See, I
listen
feel
like in any mood.
I guess it's kind of the same. Cause I feel like with me, I love to dance, so it's like I guess dancing, music.
Yeah,
kinda
because
goes,
what you
know
gonna
what I mean?
dance? Acapella?
Exactly. I can.
I bet, but it's good. But
I
it ain't gonna,
can.
you gonna be off beat because there
Ain't
ain't
gonna
no
be,
beat.
ain't gonna be no beat. So I'm gonna be
Yeah,
on beat
no, you
all the
not to be
time.
able to be like, no, she dances to the wrong
Yeah,
song.
exactly. That's you. You gonna be the one to say that.
Man, that's.
He likes something about
I'd
cell
probably
phone,
have to say.
computer, cell phone. So I'm
No.
gonna speak for him.
You can speak for me. I was gonna say internet because it brought the world closer together.
Okay. I like
But not
that.
everybody needs
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the internet.
Yeah.
My mom don't. She
Yeah.
don't even think it's nothing wrong. She be like, my little
Exactly.
1910 phone is okay. I could text.
1910.
I be like, what is
But
that?
that was when they
It's
made the
ba-
Model T
Yeah,
car.
it's barely even color. I'm like, is that like? Do she got Snake on her phone? Like, I can't believe this. I'm like, girl.
No, one of my reasons I think music is one of the greatest inventions is because music has no colors. Well, it can. It depends on the people, but music like brings everybody together. Like
Yeah.
it can be, you can be at work filing papers all day, ready to kill yourself. But if you file a paper with some music on,
If you're not like,
it is that much better. You could be at a barbecue just talking and just eating.
Hot.
It'll be cool. But then you can put some music on and it just
It just
amplifies.
liven it up,
Just,
everything.
goes to a whole different magnitude or whatever. So it's just like,
That is true. It's like you can be having the worst time and like you can hear one song and you can be like,
changes
oh,
everything.
that's my, or it can go the other way. You could be hearing something, you hear that one song and it
all the
gets
way
you
back
all
down.
in your feelings.
Exactly,
And you're
all in your bag.
oh,
Like,
yeah, I'd
I'm
be
in my bag.
Why right now? I'd be like, turn that off. But wait, not
Exactly.
really. But like,
Yeah, exactly, because you want to cry.
I want to hear. 'Cause
Have you ever heard a song and just cry quick? Like,
Yes.
just, yes.
Yes.
Emotion. You haven't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't say that.
You
You
don't
heard
want to
certain
tell
songs.
you world. You don't
Y'all,
want to
hey,
tell
I need y'all to text me and let me know y'all favorite song. I want to shout out who told me what the song was and y'all favorite song because I want to have ideas of what everybody's favorite song is. What's your favorite song and why?
Favorite song and why?
all time or right now?
All time, not just club
Jesus.
ticket songs.
That's
Gosh.
that's gonna take a minute or two.
No, just your favorite song and real quick why
Or 10.
or nah.
That's kind of hard.
That's extremely.
See, I gotta.
See?
Look, no.
You
This-
can't
that
No,
was-
but
I should be
you
doing
just
that.
can't
Ain't that what I
throw
do?
these
No.
That?
I used to do that all the time. People, okay, if you want to know, people say, why do black people pat their head or whatever? And they say, oh, girls supposed to do it. The reason why black people pat our hair because we put chemicals and grease in our head. When it's itching, if you scratch it with your nails, you're going to have grease and everything all in your nails.
And
So if
Carlese
you
cares
just-
about his
yeah.
nails a
So
lot.
if you-
Shout out to Keisha, my cousin. She know.
So if you just slap your head real good, slap it so hard to where the membranes just get shocked and they stop itching,
rattling.
then you good to go. So that's kind of why I slap my head. So if you see me, don't say nothing. That's what I'm doing. I'm itching. I'm trying to get
No,
the
but
itch.
while Daryl gets his thoughts together,
Yeah.
every time I think of like when somebody tells me like, "What's your favorite song like ever in the world?" Like I don't know, for some reason it's always the same one. Even though I always think later on like, "Oh, it's probably a better one or something like." But
You
Brandy,
wanna go back to that.
Brandy, have you ever like? I always feel some type of way about that
Really?
song. Like every time I hear it, I be like. Okay, hold back the tears. Like, you ever love somebody so much?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
don't ever.
Trust me. Trust me. So that was an important time in your life, huh?
Well, I was in like 5th grade, and I liked the boy, and he didn't like me. So,
And that was so I can't even call that a heartbreak because
Yeah,
you
but
was
it
what 10 years
But
old, 11.
I was crying like my heart was broken, like, and he didn't even know. He didn't even know I'm crying. But it was. I was back in
So
my
that's your
days.
favorite song.
Well, I don't know. It's one of them.
But
It
so
can
do
go
you
back
think about
to
that
some
and you cry?
Temptation
But
songs.
listen, do you think about that and you cry based off of that?
No, but I'm just saying, like when I was younger, that song impacted me, and then as I got older, it's even started to make more sense when I
Yeah,
actually
once you
went
get
through
hear the
those
words.
real life things. So it's like it's always kind of been there in life for me, and I be like, oh,
It's one of those funny things like when we hear songs when we're young and we don't really understand, we just sing it and like
Yeah.
next to close Aqua Barbie Girl
Ooh,
and
that
now as an
next.
adult,
Ooh,
yeah.
that
And then
next.
as an adult when you're hearing Barbie Girl and he was like kiss me here, kiss me there, hanky panky.
Yeah.
But when you're young, you thinking like, oh, you could
I
like it's
still
the
like
Barbie,
that
like
song.
you thinking like it's Barbie and Ken, like there's
I'm a
nothing
Barbie
harmless.
girl.
But then as an adult, it's like, what the hell? We singing hanky panky and kiss me there, and on next song like Too Close, feel a bump coming through.
No, that's just like when Miley
Like-
Cyrus when she did the We Won't Stop.
Yeah.
Like, my little cousins and stuff, like before I really got into the song, my little cousins and stuff are like slapping the Miley Cyrus and I'm like, okay, let me like it. And I started listening to it and I'm like, wait, trying to get a line in the bathroom. Like, wait, why is my little cousins that's 9 years old like know every word to this song? Like I'm like, I don't know if they should be
Yeah,
listening
they
to
should
this.
be, yeah.
But
But
that,
that,
get it standing in line
Yeah.
for the bathroom.
but
Yes.
that, yeah.
No,
you
but
can
they
just
said that
stand
at
in
first. They
line.
said everybody in line for the bathroom, trying to
Yeah.
get a line in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Like,
So they
I like
they
that
made
song,
sure
though.
you didn't get that mixed up with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But my favorite song of all time is of course "Guapale Closer."
Oh my God.
Because
Good
that's
choice.
just that
That
song
song,
just got me through
whew.
so many things. It just lets you know that just go for your dreams and every step you take, whether you feel like it's a bad one or whatever, is gonna get you closer to your dreams. And sometimes you just need little things like that to just a little progress to inch
Yeah.
you closer, because when something's a mile away, you just like, I'm never gonna get there. But when you have something that's like the songs talk about you getting closer and you getting closer and every
Yeah.
milestone is getting you there, and then the beat and the voice is just crazy. So it's just like,
Yeah, that is always going to be a really good
that's
one.
my
man.
favorite thing. Who's your favorite artist? Oh, you got who's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? You got it?
I was gonna say Temptations Cloud9.
Okay, okay.
You is. Oh, you just turned 42.
He got old soul. He got an old soul.
I got an older soul than
Yeah.
him. You know me, I just go straight 80s and 90s.
Oh my
They be like,
God.
turn that off.
Yeah.
What's your top 2 artists and
Top
why?
2 artists, any genre, like all time. I'd probably have to say Michael Jackson. Probably like Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay. Don't you trying to? You really
Yeah.
trying to age yourself?
I'm gonna
Why
say
is
Wale.
that?
I'm
Why
gonna
is
say
that?
Wale for him. I'm gonna talk for him.
You
again.
can't talk for him.
Why?
Cause you talking enough for yourself.
If you're talking music coming out right now,
No, just all time. Just
it would have to be classics. It'd be Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, because they're just Motown's greatest.
Timeless.
and that's some so.
Yeah.
So is that the song people you play the most? Talk about you play the most like over these last 15 years. Who you listen to the most when you want to do something? Like, I'm not saying what America thinks. What does Daryl think? What is his favorite song?
Something motivational that gets you.
It ain't even got to be motivational.
Artist, yeah.
Artist. Yeah, Wale is definitely my favorite artist. That
Okay, go ahead and talk for me.
Yeah, I know.
favorite artist that's putting out music right now. Yeah, Wale.
I should. You should
What
let
about
me
you?
go. Favorite artist, definitely. You know, you gotta give it up for Queen Bee.
That was my shot. I just had to take my shot at Jameson, but
Right. Oh, I didn't get no shot. What am I here to see?
Beyonce is
Look,
definitely.
that's what I'm saying. Beyonce, you know what I mean? Shout out to Queen Bee. I do love, it also have to be like Nicki. You know what I mean? Nicki.
No,
and
that's two. I said two.
Well,
I said two.
okay, well then,
So you
yeah,
wanna take
Nicki
Nicki back?
and no,
Okay.
no, Nicki staying. Nicki stays.
Why? Why are they the best? I mean, why are
What you
they?
mean? 'Cause they
no,
rank
not the best,
supreme.
but why do you love them?
Why do I love them? Well, Beyonce, like, it really started for me with Beyonce. Like, it was her B-Day album, and it, like,
Yeah,
literally,
we used to be
and, like,
young.
I used to be like, give me bodies. Like,
Yeah.
nobody understands, like, the whole album, everything. Nicki, I just like how she's a fucking rebel. She don't care what nobody says. Like her or dislike her, she's gonna do her, and she's gonna look good doing it, like,
Exactly.
all the time.
And
Like,
for me, is of course, it's E40 and Trina.
Yeah, I
because,
know. I know.
because exactly because
God.
it's like E40 he talks about my life. Trina talks about the life we live, and I like people who can relate to
They're
us.
mad real.
How you want to go out? It's not about I'm just doing this. It's about everyday type of stuff, and they tell a story with their words, and you can visualize and you can picture it. And it's just real, and I just think they just humble and But I think we got to go to commercial in a little bit. But
Already?
we got 15
Yeah,
seconds.
Yeah, I can deal with that. Cause you really don't
Trina about to never do it.
Just such a fool
Don't start.
the way you act.
We'll be right back.
Missiles, like missiles. He don't make it rain, he make it trickle. Trickle. Me, I'm a hustler, I make it triple.
Hey,
Yeah, fix
your
my-
mama don't like me.
Oh, I be
I
like,
can't blame her.
oh, I thought I was about to start singing a whole nother song. I
No,
was
my
about to be
mama
like-
don't like you.
No, she.
But I can't blame her.
No.
You know, girl love the chain. Welcome back, y'all. What I had said was,
What
so
did
anyway,
you say? What did you say?
I was saying, you know who my artist was. So we're gonna touch a little bit. We're gonna go a little deep with this. Why is it that I'm the kind of person that I like all music. I mean, I love rap, I love hip hop, I love country, I like jazz, I like Motown, I love classic, I love everything, and it feels like it's not a lot of people in my age group who can relate or who like that. So sometimes when I put on some country, me being a black man, or sometimes when I put on some jazz, they like, you too young for that, and sometimes that gives me in my feelings like, why I can't, like different music and different things, because I feel like there's a mood for everything. I feel like if I want to get ratchet, I got the hip hop, or if I want to get deep, I got the hip hop. If I want to get in my feelings, I have the R&B. If I want to drink some Jack and ride in my homie's truck, I got the country music. If I want to drink a bottle of gin and think about my grandma, I got the down on blues. And if I want to act like my parents, then I got Motown. So it's just a lot of that, you know what I mean? So
Something for everybody.
So as
something
far
for
as like, do you like different music than people think you should?
No,
and,
yeah.
And do people judge you for that?
actually, like growing up, like during high school, like my family, like we'd be in
We
the
love
car.
Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Yeah, bang, Backstreet Boys. I was team Backstreet Boys growing up. Like nobody can tell. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that. But no, I've always liked different music. Of course, coming, you know what I mean. Of course, growing up, we'd listen to a lot of hip hop, a lot of oldies. You know what I mean, Motown hits, things like that. But luckily, you know what I mean, I had a sister who branched out, and she liked to do a lot of different things. So I started listening to a lot of like soft rock, alternative, you know what I mean, things like that. And when I would be in high school, like I'd be, you know what I mean, I'm putting on my station, I'm like, ooh, I love this song. And I got like my aunties and my cousin, they're like, why you got that white people music on? I'm like, turn that off. And I'm like, I didn't know like music had a race.
And
like,
that's crazy
I just like
because
what I
even
like.
somebody put on my thing today that was just like, I like white people's music. And it's
Like,
like, it's
music
not
is
this
music,
music is
like-
music. There's not a white people music. There's not black people music. There's over 20 white people who rap.
Yeah.
There's black people who do country. There's black people.
Exactly.
Ain't no black people who do Spanish, but because they not.
I'm gonna get out there and do some Spanish dance.
Exactly,
I be in there
we
like,
can do the salsa,
hey.
but there's no color in music, and it just shows how ignorant it is when somebody say, "Oh, white people music, black people
Yeah.
music, or whatever." That brings race
Yeah,
into
puts
it.
us in
Like,
a box. It
why
always
nobody
puts us
can't
back
like
in
what
that
they
box.
like? Like, I want people to be able to like, because if the radio's on shuffle, and you like every song, that's less I gotta do.
Exactly.
Like, let's vibe out. We can go to the hood, then we can go to Montana and Michigan,
Yeah.
then we can go to the mid Tennessee.
I don't think it should be any color. 'Cause I've seen the biggest, hardest, or whoever you mean, black people. They turn around, they listening to country or
Nelly
you know, rock 'em. It did
do
country
country,
music exactly
yeah.
like. And then I've seen the like you'll meet like tiniest little sweet little white girl. You get in her car, she's slapping Bay Area music,
Yeah,
like
you
turn
like-
up.
Yeah,
And I'm
anyway.
like, hey,
I be like, you more gangster than me.
yeah, I'm like, shit, I got Riri playing in my
I be like, I ain't about that life.
Yeah.
You ready to
I
go
be
slice
like,
and
I be like,
dice?
who was that? Were they from the Bay? Like, ooh,
Exactly. What kind of music you like, and how do you feel with? Do people get a misconception when they see the kind of music you like, or what does Daryl like?
What does Daryl like?
What makes Daryl tick? Like, let's just go.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Yeah. We just have this whole interview on Daryl.
Yeah,
where he's
let's go.
like,
Okay, so it's the main stuff: hip hop, R&B, the Motown, the oldies. I don't really listen to country and all that other stuff.
Nothing
but
else. You don't.
I don't, but that's not because I don't like it. It's just I'm not around
like your
it.
preference.
You a hip hop head though.
Yeah.
Like you the kind of person that we
Every-
like hip hop,
every
but
Tuesday.
he's looking at what new
Yeah.
CDs came out. He's listening
What is
to
it,
the.
Wednesdays?
He's
It
listening
comes out
to.
Tuesday, but I haven't
He
been
know
keeping
all
up.
the all the new music. I be getting this check.
He
I'm
listening
like,
to
who
the
is
artist.
this?
He's
Yeah.
checking up on him. He's seeing like he listens to the whole CD and not
Yeah.
just the main song. So he's like, oh, you
Yeah.
heard that? He studies the lyrics. He's listened.
I be like, I just heard this on the radio. I don't know no other songs that they have out. And he'd be like, oh, this new album. This
Yeah,
person
you
new
like,
drop
I
album.
listen to all 13
Yeah, I
of
be
the
like,
other
I don't
songs.
want to hear all their songs.
I wanna
like,
hear what I know,
Yeah, I
so
be
I
like,
can-
can I hear that stuff that was slapping in the club on Saturday or not? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
But yeah, he
you're
does
right,
the
but
music.
it's just me getting away. It's me just listening. It's like taking a ride and just putting on something and just going.
See, I like a lot of different music, but the country thing, like, I've never been able to. I got into it kind of a little bit in high school, like with one of my friends, but like I just can't like kind of delve into the
Yeah.
whole country thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not for me. But I do like other types of music. Like my cousin and my best friend, they be like, "Oh, put the country music on." I'll be like, "Or no, like let's listen to something else."
I like a little bit of country already. I mean, I grew up with a lot of white people. People know that. So they play country music, had their shit kickers and all of that. But then over the last year where I was working at, it was on a country station. So the reason why I start liking different type of music, because I'm like, I'm gonna be somewhere and I'm not gonna like the music. So if I just like everything wherever I'm at, I'm gonna like all the music.
Yeah.
So country came on all the time, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I started listening. If you listen to the words are really deep.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
country music has
Yep.
the
It's like a story.
the least
Tells
amount of
stories.
lyrics, but the deepest.
Yeah.
But
They tell you what they gonna do. I'm about to go get my jack and cuss her out and then jump off a bridge.
Yeah,
and you like,
That-
shit.
this shit
that's
is
how it is
real.
in hip hop too, though.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
people don't-
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Well, the hip hop people are so worried about
yes,
the beat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't listen to the
but
song.
But the artists I like J. Cole's, the Wale's,
Yeah.
the Kendricks,
Yeah.
they're telling stories about their life the same way country music
Exactly.
I
artists
can't hear
would
because
do.
I just be trying to. I just be
Yeah,
trying to
but
be like, oh,
a lot of
oh,
people-
so I
exactly,
can't
trying to twerk
hear the
But
music.
the
It's
bad
work
thing about
song.
hip hop and stuff is people are always focused on the negative stuff that they're saying. But this is the life
Yeah.
that they grew up in. They're from Compton, the
Yeah.
Bronx, Harlem.
YG or not? You see,
Yeah.
I got my California shirt on.
Yeah,
I feel like
they're
YG with my
focused
tux
on
too and everything.
all the bad stuff because that's what they grew up around. But when it's country, they're from the South. They're from these farm towns.
But the
and-
difference is when a lot of people, even myself, when we hear hip hop, we just hear the beat.
yeah,
Because that kind of music, it just slaps so hard you hear the beat. When you hear country music, it's mostly instruments.
Yeah.
The beat's not over.
Like overpowering.
It's not overpowering the words,
Yeah.
so you can actually hear what they say. Well, most rap or something, if you don't listen hard, you gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
That's why when you like, oh, I'm gonna put this new song on, I'm like, I've been drinking, like I don't want to hear another song.
Yeah.
I want something I can listen to, I can
I
sing
can
to.
hear.
I can hear like,
With
and they
the
like,
oldies-
blah, 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 and I'm like, wait, I can't even
I'd be like, what you
comprehend.
say? Yeah. Like with oldies, like that's the difference between music now and music back then. Like before, like you can hear actually the song, you can hear them singing, and you can hear like everything. You know what I mean? That they're saying. Like nowadays people rapping too fast and they
You
mumbling
tryna,
and speaking Ebonics. I be like, wait, I'm not from New York. I don't know what you just said.
Well, they said
But
at
they still
time
talk
6
about all
and
the same
18. I'm
stuff.
like, now we doing math.
Yeah, I
and I
be
gotta
like-
add it up. Like
I
when
do have
Drake
to
song, he
add-
was like, "What's the square root of 69?" And I'm like, I just left class.
Yeah.
I'm not trying, like when I turn music on, I just tell me what I need to hear. Why the hell do I gotta get a calculator out? I'm like, okay, the square root of 69.
Oh, well, he was
is
lying
eight. He
because,
said eight something, and
And
it's
I'm like-
8 point.
I
Well,
know,
are
it's
you
eight
close
something.
enough?
Yeah,
But I
I'm
done did all of that.
And
Like,
then I ain't even, the rest of the song is over.
now I'm mad. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
hear Rihanna's song. I don't even know her name. Like, I still don't know her name. So shit, that's why I'm just like, some people make stuff too complicated or whatever. So I'm like, I just like, even with like old school, like Patti LaBelle, Midnight Train to Georgia, he leaving on the midnight train. Well, shit,
Yeah.
he got his shit, and that's it.
You
Let
better,
the
you
beat
better
play.
catch that midnight, that one that's at 1 in the morning. You
Man,
better be going the
exactly.
other direction.
Because
Forget
in
about it.
Fresno, you can't catch nothing after 10.
Yeah, it's
So
all over.
that's why we
It's
the
all
DUI
over.
capital of the world. But one
Are
of the
we
reasons
really
I wanted,
DUI capital of the world?
we are,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But one of the
Fresno,
main
we gotta
reasons-
do better.
Our cops are assholes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, we don't have
Fresno
that
cops
too.
ain't shit.
We don't have the right system. Like, how we the DUI capital of the world, but you don't have a busing system that runs after 10
Yeah,
p.m.
they
What-
want us to drink and drive
Wouldn't
and go
you
to
think?
jail.
Wouldn't the mayor think like, okay, let me fix this problem. Let's keep the busing system open till 1 or 2 in the morning. Not only would that generate more revenue, but
Yeah.
also that would cut down on the DUIs. But
Cause I be like,
it all comes to this.
Yep.
It all
Yeah.
comes to this. They
All
trying to get that
about that
money. So,
almighty dollar.
and it's all about that. And it's not. Sometimes, and it's a little bit off topic, but sometimes in order for people to make their life in a business succeed, they put others down or use others. I don't understand why we can't all work together or have that balance of I'm trying to come up, but I'm also trying to help thy brother,
Yeah.
help the
Yes.
friend, and different things like that. But it's just like the cops. They form a code, or not even the code when it's something else. And it's just like, because I've been a part of companies and groups and corporations when they like, we have to do this. And I've left a lot of places because my integrity just won't let me
Yeah.
do it. And I'm just like, I'm just not that kind of person.
Yeah.
And if I'm helping a customer and I know I'm doing them wrong, I can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
So I just rather y'all have y'all life and make y'all a little whatever, and I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm good with the decisions that I make.
I feel like
That-
karma. That's what, like you saying, like, oh, you can't sleep at night. I feel like karma is a bitch, and like.
And if
even
that, make
I
sure
do
that
the
bitch is beautiful.
Yeah,
though.
and even the smallest little thing, I feel like I always like, you have that. Well, I hope you have a conscience. If you don't, then just kill yourself, because we don't need you like that in this world. But no, like, how you have your conscience, it'll tell you something. And I just be like, I can't like do this because it's gonna come back to me tenfold, like 10 times worse. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut my loss, whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna do those bad things. I always feel like no matter what, it's always gonna come back on
No
me. Like,
regrets.
always.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want any regrets.
Exactly,
Yeah.
at all times. But anything referring back to the music thing, like, I just feel like music brings everybody together.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing, you can be at a party with Mexicans, white, Jews. Music is gonna bring y'all, bring everybody together, and it should bring everybody together. And it brings whatever kind of music you like. Like, I have Sirius satellite radio, and I'll get in the car, and whatever mood I'm in is crazy. Because every time
Just press
I could be in a mood, and I'll stop at a store and get out. And when I get back in my car, I'm in a different mood, and I will change my music according to the mood that I'm in.
That's how I am with my Pandora. I'll be like, I'll be stuck on Nicki radio. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm supposed to go to Chris Brown. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm just supposed to do that. And I'll be like, oh, you know what? I might just see what 7th Street are talking about. Like, right now, I just want to get into just want to get into a different little mode.
What's
But
up?
I'm thankful for music because a lot of times, like when you are, like when I'm going to work, I'm up all night. And everybody knows me. I like to party, but I also am very serious about my job. So it's like I'm like, okay, I gotta get up, go to work, and I'll just feel like so tired. Then I'll just be like, you know what? Let me put some music on. Then I'll be like, oh, I come into work like, hey. They be like, oh, you got your Gatorade, so you hungover, but you dancing at the same time.
At the
I'd
same
be
time,
like,
wasting
yeah,
all the energy.
uh-huh.
But it's crazy because when you good at what you do, they can't knock you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know you hungover, but I'm still doing my job. I'm still performing and stuff. So ain't nothing they can say or whatever. So anyway, we finna go to commercial in a little bit.
I'm here for the night, you gon' miss me tomorrow.
Your boyfriend don't
Hold on,
like
y'all wanna dance with us real
me.
quick?
I can't blame him.
That's her name, right? Jessie J?
Yeah, Jessie J and Ariana Grande and
And
Nicki
Nicki.
Minaj.
Nicki
Oh,
Minaj.
Nika. Okay, Hey, let me fix looking like a dangleberry. Oh, hold on.
I think this is what I was messing with. I messed with it a little
Yeah,
bit.
there we go. She be messing stuff
Always
up.
playing with stuff.
There we go.
So, anyways,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Good.
if y'all watch the VMAs, we was just talking about that. How Beyonce basically shut it down.
Shut
Yeah.
it
Well,
down.
she
Like
got
she
the
was
Michael
like,
Jackson
bow
award,
down,
right?
bitches.
Yeah, the like
Yeah.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
It was like a
something
mini
that, yeah.
On the Run concert.
It was
Pretty
like a
much.
Beyonce show with the VMAs, maybe somewhere.
Maybe-
And everybody
VMAs
opened.
put it
And
around
then
it.
Nicki closed it because
Yeah.
she did 3 performances at the end.
Nicki is bad, but I'm saying, but that Beyonce though, like I was watching like in awe, like the whole time I was like she's so bad, like. But then Nicki Minaj, she had that outfit on. But we ain't gonna that sparkle one,
anaconda.
yeah, the anaconda.
That
I
green
was like,
sparkle.
I
want to
don't
give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy and business partner, Abe, and he said he likes Michael Bublé and Eminem. And then when he goes to the gym, which is like twice a day, every day, all day, he likes Rob Bailey. He goes to the gym so much, if he died, we would have his funeral at the gym.
Oh, that's thoughtful. That's thoughtful.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out to
GB3. Shout out to I just suspended my account today because I wasn't going
You ain't
on for
going-
too much.
you
No, but
you
it
getting
ain't.
big.
Bro, don't start.
You getting
But
big
it ain't
out
that.
here.
It's just that I gotta find my schedule first. I'm not finna just be paying you to drive because he got a Lamborghini, Ferrari, and a Bentley, and my $30 ain't finna fill up
Wait,
your
who
tank.
got that?
Oh,
Huh?
George
Who
Brown.
got that?
George Brown. He got all
I was
kinds
gonna
of
say, you know
cars.
him?
Yeah,
Where he
no,
at?
I know he living there.
Who's out by nose?
JK.
No, but the thing I don't like is, I mean, he has all these cars, and I'm just like, my $30 might get you a quarter of a tank. Not on my watch.
No, not over
You
here,
gotta
Mr.
get something
Brown.
back, exactly, because I make your gym look good. If I check in, people coming because they checking for me.
They checking
They
for
checking
you?
for you,
Jim?
Don't come for me
Okay,
and
so
sit
it's,
for you.
yeah. I'm coming anyway on a one-way ticket. I ain't going back.
Oh, God.
So, anyways, I want to see if they can name the movie from this soundtrack, from these soundtracks.
You
So
need to
I'm
start
full
briefing
trivia.
me. You need to start briefing me on stuff like this. So
Put the
I can be
first
ready.
song on. Hey, I want to see audience if y'all know what movie this song comes from.
I will, because I'm smart. I don't know about him.
Go to the middle of it.
Is that Titanic?
Go to the
Yeah,
middle
that's
of it
what I
some
was
more.
about to say. My heart will go on.
Across the
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to
My
start
heart will go
crying.
on. I ain't gonna sing that. That's all they'll
That is the one. Okay, cut.
But no, yeah, we know
Everybody
that.
know that's
R.I.P. to Jack.
Celine Dion, you did your thing. That
She
was
did
no
that.
99.
No,
Movie
but
came
what
out in
I didn't
99.
like about that is
That
that
was
when I went on a
98.
cruise, the singer on the cruise ship, she started singing that song like, and we like,
We
we-
is not
all
going
the
there.
black people, we had like a
Like,
big group,
no.
and we were like,
Y'all
wait a
was on
minute,
the cruise?
yeah.
All the black people, I'm glad I didn't go.
Well, it was like 8 black people. That's enough.
That's
so,
a lot.
And we had our Mexican friends that act black, so you know that's even worse.
But they worse than us.
Yeah, they worse.
The Mexicans that act black is worse than
The
us.
girl, she started singing this song, and we at first she was singing Lauryn Hill, and we like,
Everything is everything.
yeah. And
What is
then
missing?
she was like, she started singing that. We was like, listen, honey, like we gonna have to tell you something. We on
Linda,
a boat.
Linda.
We on a
Listen,
boat.
Linda.
Like listen,
Listen,
Linda.
Linda.
We're on a boat right now. That's
Listen,
not funny.
Linda.
That's not funny. Like if I die out here going to Mexico.
Let's go to the next song.
This is Cars.
I'm like,
She don't know. She don't Yeah,
oh, that's white
No,
people.
I like
I
this
love
song.
white people.
she only know cartoon in the hood movie.
And
No,
Cinderella.
exactly.
I
That
know
was
the
Do you know who the art? Do you know who the artist was?
I sang that song.
Wait, I'm gonna wait. Damn, this
No,
tea
I
good.
don't.
This tea good.
I know the song is Life is a Highway. Don't know who the artist
That's
is.
more
Who's
than I
the
know.
artist?
Rascal Flatts.
Rascal Flatts.
That's more than I knew. See, that's that country. See, I don't fuck with the country.
But that's still with the.
It
That, you
is.
need to. You got blonde.
Ooh, that's
It
race.
killed me.
That's race.
No, you
Shout out to the blondes.
Shout out to the
Look,
blonde.
She don't want to listen to country music, but she got blonde hair.
I be listening to it sometimes. I used to be listening to Martina McBride in high school. Ain't she country?
Shania Twain was
Yep,
the
Shania
shit.
Twain, her too,
Man,
her too.
I beat you like a woman. Hey, play that next one.
Oh, see, let me
You're
stop. Let me
supposed to be
stop.
naming movies
Wait,
from the
wait.
song. No clue.
You can get in.
This,
What?
the movie-
Love and basketball. on the basketball.
That's when you lost your virginity.
Like she had her titties covered. She was like oh, you don't even know. I think you want to lose my virginity.
Again?
No, for the first time.
You know you lost your virginity when you was 10.
No,
You know
I was
you
actually
lost-
16 and a half. I was about to be 17 close.
That's when
so.
you read no.
No, that's what the first time
Because I know a
insertion
few
happened.
people I went to school with in the locker room when you lost your bang bang go to the Yeah,
He's such a liar.
Remember, I know you in real life.
Yeah, I know you in real life.
So what
too.
you trying to get on here and tell these people?
I was 16 though.
In
That's
dog years.
that's your other
In
friend.
dog years.
That's your other friend. Don't make me shout her
No,
out.
shout her out.
No, shout
Shout her
out. Shout out to Brittany though. Okay, so that's why I know it's real. We love you
She
though.
gonna see this.
Yeah, she gonna see it. She
it.
got my phone gonna ring in a minute. She
Hey,
gonna call
when
me.
you need your hair did, she be
Yeah.
like, no.
She gonna. That's
She
your
gonna
other
charge you
friend.
double.
Yeah, that's your other friend.
Play the next one.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love you though, my R.I.P.
Genie.
R.I.P. to Robin Williams, and that's when
Yeah.
it comes to comedians. He's one of the best to do it from
Yeah.
when we were born to now. I mean, we have our Kevin Harts, we have our
Cat
Cat
Williams.
Williams, but I mean, as far as television comedians and from
Like
and they
movies.
came when we was already like pretty much
Yeah.
older and gone. That man has always been somebody, even in the movie Jumanji and different
Yeah,
things
all
like
the way
that.
back.
man.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
we
so
talked
many,
about it
it's
last
so
week.
many-
Body's tight.
Yeah, it's
We talked about it last week, but I mean, it's been great and R.I.P. to one of the best to ever
Yeah,
do
the
it.
best
Mrs.
comedian
Doubtfire was
One
when we
of
were
the-
young, so we looking like, how can he play it?
Yeah, like this
He's a
nigga
he,
came
she,
like, yeah,
before we knew what her appetite.
she.
Exactly.
And then Eddie Murphy came in and he played his whole family.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she was like, she's
Exactly.
a she. He's a she. But yeah, Miss
Exactly.
Doubtfire, we got that one.
But it's just crazy because it's those songs can just a whole movie. You can hear one song in a
And
movie,
it brings about
and it just makes you think of all the movies, everything. Like you said, you heard that one song, instantly thought love and basketball,
Yeah.
instantly thought to virginity, like
Yeah,
basketball
exactly.
and all of that. And it's crazy because music just. It's crazy because when you hear a song, it just brings you back to where your life was,
Yeah.
what you was
At
doing,
that
and you can
point.
see it. Like when you hear Dilemma, one of your favorite songs, what do you think of?
I think of
The MLK dances.
Yes, like,
when you
yeah,
was
like-
in love with Nelly. When you was
well,
mad
no,
because Kelly
we
was in
wasn't.
the
We
video.
wasn't. I wasn't just in love. We were in love with each other. I don't think he understands. But it was a mutual
He
thing.
still
Kinda
ain't
like the
met
Cam-
you. Are you
kinda
with
like
Men
the
After
Cam Newton
Cheesecake?
No, what Cam?
Kinda
Newton?
like the Cam Newton
Well, no,
thing?
Nelly was my ex, but Cam Newton is my current. Like they don't understand. Obviously, they don't get it. Like
We
these-
sure
these-
don't because if Nelly,
No.
if you in the city and you holler at it, I need a sponsor. So holler at me. I hope.
Well, him and Miss
Cam
Jackson
Newton,
is.
too.
I don't know, but Cam Newton, that's my man. I ain't worried about Nelly because he in the past. You feel me? Like you can't dwell on your exes.
What about Leon?
Oh,
Yeah.
David Ruffin.
Yeah, it's David.
No,
Ruffin.
it's Leon.
Okay,
David
well,
Ruffin
no,
only in
I
Temptation.
need
No,
Leon
it's
as David
Leon as
Ruffin.
David
Like
Ruffin.
I'm obsessed. I can't help it. Like Leon as David Ruffin. I don't want the real David Ruffin. I just want Leon from the movie
Real David
Temptations.
Ruffin,
I
yeah.
will marry him. Like shout out to Leon if you hear me right now. Like I need you in
Somebody-
my life.
we need
And he needs to
sponsors.
act like David Ruffin while the whole time I'm with him. Like
No.
he needs to play that character.
And that perm.
All of
And that
that.
And the
crackhead
fro.
character.
No,
And
it's
that
the
crackhead
fro.
character.
Yeah,
too.
he
You
gonna
can
be
throw
a
out the
crackhead,
car
but
while
I'm
you on him.
gonna be there
You
for
gonna be a
him.
crack girl?
No, I'm
No,
just gonna
you
be
gotta
there
play the part.
supporter.
You gotta
I
play
can't
your
smoke the
part. Just play
crack.
your
Yes, you can. It
I
ain't
can't
the first
smoke-
time.
No, I ain't never smoked
Why
no
you up here
damn crack.
sweating? That cocaine is crazy.
Okay, love
Cocaine's
and
a
hip
hell
hop.
of a
Okay,
drug.
okay.
That cocaine is hell of a
Not
drug.
love and hip
Yeah.
hop. It's not love and hip
Y'all
hop.
not supposed to be saying that on this kind of show. This is a PG for the kids.
All the
This ain't for the
cussing
kids to
and
come on
shit
at
you do.
Trick love the kids.
Trick a lot of kids.
You is that trick
People
too.
be like, what kind of show you got? I be like, it's your family can watch
It comes on at 9
Your fam-
Exactly.
don't watch your family.
And this
on the
ain't-
internet.
It ain't on the TV, but I do got some sense and I do know how to act right. So, you know.
So when?
It ain't,
Wait,
and-
you forget I know you in real life. Like,
So I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. What's your favorite 2 songs out on the radio right now? What's that song you at the club and it's
No
just
flex
yeah, nobody-
zone.
Hey, no, I got Bobby Shmurda.
They-
That's
they
like,
know the hot dance.
She talking about a different song.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
one. That No Flex
No
Zone.
Flex Zone.
Yeah.
That should be slapping. I like that 24 hours though. Too. Like,
It's a cool radio song.
No,
It
I
ain't-
like
it
that
ain't-
song though.
Yeah, but the lyrics is like.
And I Run Me My Money.
Run me my money. Yeah,
Hey,
that'll
Run
probably
Me
be
My
number
Money.
2.
Hey,
Because
I like that,
that's just about a repeat.
that
on the truck
lifestyle
right now.
always gonna slap too right
I like
now.
that.
December.
What is it? Nico and Beans. Am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
That's one of
Yeah,
my
that's
favorites.
classic.
I like Tiger. Pass me the hookah.
Hey, pass me the hookah. Pass me the hookah. That should have really had
See, y'all
pass
putting me
the
up on music I ain't even listen to.
You
Yeah,
not
and I
heard
like
that
that.
person hookah?
And I like that
I'm
DJ.
telling you, I
Somebody
ain't.
cut
I'm
to a
telling you,
clip
I
of
ain't been on my
that.
shit.
Somebody just texted me and said they can't hear us because you talking too loud. So we will continue this conversation just here. And then I like that DJ Mustard face down.
Oh,
Have you heard that? No, this is a new one.
What is it?
But you gonna like it because you can get tooted. It's called. You say she like her ass tooted up and her face
You got
down.
a phone call on air and shit?
Hold on. Hello.
This is rude. That's rude.
But I'm in the middle of a taping. What's up? It's okay. I just answered it on the air. The people
Like,
want to know
he's-
what you calling for. What's up?
He's a rude
Live.
person.
This is live.
This is live TV.
This is live internet.
Yeah, he calling me about the T-Fly concert. We were just talking about it right now. She said her favorite song was 24 Hours. Hold on. The people don't think I'm really on the phone. Hold on. Let me let them see that. Hold on.
Just put it on speaker.
Okay, so I'm really on the phone. So what's up?
Really with the shit. I should probably.
I'm gonna
sound
call
a bit
you
more
right
'cause I've been
back.
on
We
it.
got
It's
1 minute
one.
left. I'm gonna call you right back. You better answer your phone, okay?
0 to 100,
Real quick.
real quick.
Okay, y'all. Sorry, I
Whole
just need to
squad on
answer
that
that.
real
And it's
shit.
crazy because when it's your show, you can do what you want to. And that's the thing that I like about my show. There's no structure. There's no nothing, and y'all ain't never seen nothing like that. So who else answers their phone when they doing something?
Nobody, because that's rude.
Yeah, because you only got 24
I only
hours.
got 24 hours in the day.
Just me and you. Because I got 24. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope this touched y'all and got to a lot of people or whatever. Man. Y'all need to change y'all view on music. Listen to something, try, and then we gonna
Check out your box.
Listen to all the music and have all the fun.
Oh, what? See y'all next week. Y'all tune in to the point with Carlese. Hey, I think I might change my name to the Carlese Show. What y'all think? Yeah? How y'all like that? Cheers!
Fuck Carlese.
Fuck you and your new
Fuck
bitch.
her.